So, as we had started off with the introduction of the chapter in common insects, insects are the biggest group of all animals. They are of different types and different number, millions and millions of groups of insects are there. Thousands and thousands of kinds of insects live on the earth. Where do we find them? We find in the deserts, in the forest, in the homes, in our road, in our ground, everywhere. Now, all of you turn to the next page, page number 34. Here we have an activity to do, a very interesting book. Think in your classwork copy only, I'll ask you to collect the pictures of some insects, paste them in your scrapbook, and write the name and some facts you can find out under each insect's picture. So any insect, supposing for a mosquito, you get the picture of a mosquito, you stick it in your copy, write the name mosquito, and write one line. Mosquito bites human beings or animals, they suck the blood, like this you write. Or butterfly, you stick the picture of butterfly, write the name butterfly, say butterflies are colorful, they move from flower to flower, collecting the honey, and so on. Now, let us now go on to some common insects. A lot of pictures of common insects are given here. We are going to get ourselves acquainted with all these. Insects like ants, flies, mosquitoes, and cockroaches are found inside the house. Some other common insects we see outside are bees, butterflies, grasshopper, dragonflies, beetles, ladybirds, and termites, which are also known as the white ants. So, here they have divided the insects into two main divisions. One is the insects which we mostly find them inside our house. Another, the insects which we find them outside our house, in the ground, in the lawn, in the forest, and so on. Insects which we find inside a house, they are ants, flies, mosquitoes, cockroaches, etc. And those which we find outside are the bees, butterflies, grasshopper, dragonflies, beetles, ladybirds, termites, and so on. Now, here are the pictures of these. Just you have to go through them and try to remember which insect looks how. First is the ant, very common. Mosquito, very common. Fly, also very common. Honeybee, sometimes you might not be able to see. These are the bees which collect the honey from the flowers, and they put it in that beehive and we get from them. Then comes the ladybird, which makes the typical noise. Termite, which we find in the beds and others. Then we have the beetle, the grasshopper, the dragonfly, cockroach, butterfly. All these different types of insects we have, and you might also try them to draw. Few of them draw, you see they all have legs. They have, some of them have wings, some of them don't have. So these are the various insects which we see in common: the ant, mosquito, fly, honeybee, ladybird, termite, beetle, grasshopper, dragonfly, cockroach, and the beautiful butterfly. Till this much we have done. Next we will continue next day.